Isufu Ike Quartey is a Ghanaian former professional boxer who held the WBA welterweight title. Background: Quartey is a member of Accra's Ga tribe. He is the youngest of 27 children. His father reportedly had 5 wives. His older brother Ike Quartey won a silver medal in the 1960 Olympics. Quartey had an amateur record of 50-4 and represented Ghana as a light welterweight at 1988 Seoul Olympic Games. Professional career: Quartey turned professional in 1988, a day short of his 19th birthday. He started his boxing career under the guidance of Yofi Bohim, without doubt the most successful manager in Ghana, and also father-in-law of former world boxing champion Azuma Nelson. Bohim got Quartey recognized as a boxer on the international scene. Bohim managed Quartey alongside Alfred the Cobra Cote and gave them the names Bazooka and Cobra. Quartey and Cote were so close that many thought they were brothers. Quartey began his professional career with a second-round knockout of Mama Muhammad. Most of Quartey's early fights were staged in Ghana, before he relocated to France. WBA welterweight title. In Quartey's 26th fight he was given a shot at the WBA welterweight title, held by the then undefeated Crisanto España of Venezuela. Quartey knocked out España in the 11th round. At the time of the stoppage, one judge had Quartey ahead, one had him behind, and a third judge had the fight even. He defended his title successfully 7 times. Among his foes were Alberto Cortez, Vince Phillips, and Obakar. In October 1997 he fought José Luis Lopez to a draw. The decision was originally read as a win for Quartey but reversed when a flaw was found in the scoring. Although Quartey was down twice, most observers felt that he deserved the victory and his reputation suffered little damage. Personal, business and health issues kept Quartey out of the ring until February 1999. His inactivity led him to be stripped of his WBA title. De La Hoya vs. Quartey. Quartey returned from a 14-month absence to challenge lineal WBC welterweight champion Oscar De La Hoya at the Thomas & Amp Mack Center in Las Vegas, Nevada on 13 February 1999. Quartey was floored in 6th and 12th rounds, with De La Hoya also down in the 6th round. De La Hoya came away with a close, somewhat controversial, split decision. Vargas vs. Quartey. Following the defeat to De La Hoya, Quartey would take another 14-month hiatus from the ring. He returned in April 2000 to challenge Fernando Vargas for the IBF Light Middleweight Championship. Quartey was defeated by a unanimous decision with scores of 116-111 twice and 114-113. Following this fight, Quartey would not fight for another 5 years. Return to the ring. Quartey returned to the ring in January 2005. He won the first 3 bouts of his comeback with victories over Clint McNeil, Verno Phillips and Carlos Boyorquez. On 5 August 2006, he lost a close unanimous decision to former welterweight champion Vernon Forrest at Madison Square Garden, New York by scores of 93-96, 94-95, and AMP 94-95. CompuBox stats showed Quartey outlanding Forrest, and Forrest was docked 1 point for a low blow in the 9th round. The decision was deemed controversial by most ringside reporters, HBO's ringside commentators, and much of the crowd in attendance, who responded with a semi-raucous chorus of boos and repeated chants of "Bulls asterisk asterisk asterisk." After the fight, on 2 December 2006, Quartey fought former undisputed light middleweight champion Ronald "Winky" Wright at the St. Pete Times Forum, Tampa, Florida. Quartey was down once in the fight and went on to lose a unanimous points decision. Boxing style. Quartey's best weapon was his jab, which was considered to be one of the best in boxing while he was in his prime. He primarily relied on peekaboo, or clamshell, defense, which consisted of him allowing punches to land on his arms, elbows and gloves which he kept held tightly to his cheeks and ribcage.